Verb to be in Levantine Arabic and in Arabic in general is conjugated like any other verb, according to the different persons and tenses. This is going to be a full series studying all the details about can in Levantine Arabic and how to use it. So subscribe and activate all the notifications not to miss any of them. Yalla, let's start. Are you ready to take your Levantine Arabic to the next level? Then head to my website and you will find quick reviews with all the words and phrases from each lesson, podcasts for on-the-go learning, and flashcards for effective study and repetition. Best of luck on your language learning adventure. Today we will see how to conjugate can in the past tense, and we will go over all the details and pronunciations. And we will see how to use it with adjectives and to indicate location. Let's see the past conjugation. أنا كنت، أنت كنت، أنتي كنتي، هو كان، هي كانت، نحن كنا، أنتو كنتو، هن كانوا. By the way, you will find study aids with all the examples and conjugating I'm covering in this lesson on my website. I will leave a link in the first comment. So can is what we call in Arabic a hollow verb. That means it has a long vowel in the middle. In this case, it is alif, a. When we are conjugating it for first and second person, singular and plural, I, we, and the three you, masculine, feminine, and plural, we drop the alif from the middle and we replace it with kasra, the sound of the sign that comes under the letter. And it would be أنا كنت، أنت كنت، أنتي كنتي، نحن كنا، أنتو كنتو، كنت كنتي، كنا كنتو. In some regions, they replaced the alif with dhamma, the sound of u, the small waw that goes above the letter. So it would be like this. أنا كنت، أنت كنت، أنتي كنتي، نحن كنا، أنتو كنتو، كنت كنتي، كنا كنتو. As you notice from the table, I, أنا, and you masculine, أنت are the same. أنا كنت، أنت كنت. And this is true for all the different types of verbs in Levantine Arabic in the past tense. So always أنا and أنت, they are written and pronounced the same. You will tell the difference from the context. A small note about pronouncing أنا كنت، أنت كنت. Even the same people, they would pronounce it different each time. So sometimes we will say it كنت, and sometimes we will put سكون on the noon. It means no vowels on the letter. So sometimes we will say it كنت, and sometimes we will say it كنت. كنت, كنت. Even with the dhamma, they do the same. كنت or كنت. There's no special thing, it's just different pronunciation. Let's look at نحن كنا. As you notice, we have the noon written one time with the shadde on sign, the sign it looks like W in English. What does it mean? It means here that we have the letter two times because the verb will end with noon, with sukoon, no vowel, and the suffix will start with noon, but the second noon will have a vowel. So in this case, always in Arabic, when we have the first letter with sukoon and the same letter will come after it with a vowel, we will write them as one letter and we will put shadde on the top. So نحن كنا. In you feminine and you plural, we will put sukoon on the noon. So it would be kinti, kintu, because both are ending with a long vowel, the e and the u. And when we have a long vowel at the end of the word, usually we put sukoon two letters before, but not always. So kinti, kintu. For the third person, singular and plural, he, she, and they, we keep the alif from the root. So it would be هو كان, هي كانت, هن كانوا. The pronunciation of كانت, it's ending with the sound et. We are adding كسرة on the noon and it sounds كانت. But some people, they will add فتحة, the sign that comes on top, and it will sound كانت. كانت, كانت. It's the same but just different pronunciation. Let's look at the full conjugation once more and then we will see it in examples. كنت, كنت, كنتي, كان, كانت, كنا, كنتوا, كانوا. We use can with adjectives, active and passive participles to put them in the past. Because in Arabic we don't use the verb to be with adjectives in the present, so if I'm tired, I would say تعبانة. That means now. Anyone will hear it, will understand like right now I am tired. But if I'm not tired anymore and I was tired, I would just put كنت تعبانة. So I have to conjugate can according to the different people that we are talking about. And then we will use the adjective according to gender and number. So, for example, if you want to say, after a long day on the beach, I was relaxed and happy. بعد يوم طويل على الشاطئ كنت مسترخية ومبسوطة. بعد after. يوم طويل, long day. يوم is masculine, so we are using the masculine adjective. طويل. على الشاطئ, on the beach. كنت, I was, مسترخية, relaxed, and happy, مبسوطة. بعد يوم طويل على الشاطئ كنت مسترخية ومبسوطة. The kids were very excited while opening the presents. الأولاد كانوا متحمسين كتير هن وعم يفتحوا الهدايا. الأولاد كانوا, the kids were. Because الأولاد third person plural, هن we use كانوا. الأولاد كانوا كتير متحمسين, very excited. هن وعم, here we are using it to express while. There are different ways to express while, but here we use هن و. هن و, the pronoun and و. عم يفتحوا, they are opening. الهدايا, the presents. الأولاد كانوا متحمسين كتير هن وعم يفتحوا الهدايا. Let's see an example with she, كانت. Emily was surprised when she found a rare book in a small library. Emily كانت متفاجئة لما لقت كتاب نادر بمكتبة صغيرة. Emily كانت. Emily was. Because Emily is she, we will use كانت. Emily كانت متفاجئة, surprised. If you are talking about a man, you will say متفاجئ. لما, when. لقت, she found. لقى, if you are talking about a man. Emily كانت متفاجئة لما لقت كتاب, a book, نادر, rare, بمكتبة صغيرة in a small library. Emily كانت متفاجئة لما لقت كتاب نادر بمكتبة صغيرة. Let's see an example using he was. Jack was annoyed because he didn't know how to solve the complicated puzzle. Jack كان متضايق لأنه ما عرف يحل اللغز المعقد. Jack was. Because Jack is a he, we are using كان. متضايق, annoyed. لأنه because ما عرف, he didn't know, يحل, he solved, اللغز, the puzzle, المعقد, the complicated. So Jack كان متضايق لأنه ما عرف يحل اللغز المعقد. If we are talking about Emily, for example, we will say Emily كانت متضايقة لأنه ما عرفت تحل اللغز المعقد. We use can as well to indicate location. So someone was somewhere. And in this case, we have to conjugate it according to who we are talking about. So if you want to ask someone who was at the party, you will ask مين كان بالحفلة. and they will answer you, there were all my friends from work. مين كان? Who was بالحفلة, in the party. كانوا, here it means there were. In Arabic we don't need to put there, هنيك, كانوا هنيك. We could just use كانوا, they were. كل رفقاتي, all my friends. من الشغل, from work. مين كان بالحفلة؟ كانوا كل رفقاتي من الشغل. Where was the car parked? It was beside the house. وين كانت السيارة مصفوفة؟ كانت جنب البيت. وين كانت? Where was السيارة, the car, مصفوفة, parked. كانت, it was, جنب البيت, beside the house. وين كانت السيارة مصفوفة؟ كانت جنب البيت. In the next lesson, we will see how to use can with auxiliary verbs with I have, معي, عندي, I can, فيني. We will see how to use it to form past continuous and past perfect. Remember to visit my website to find study aids covering all the examples and conjugation that we saw today. Especially if you are trying to learn verb conjugating, flashcards will be very helpful and you will find them there. I will leave a link in the first comment. See you next time. Yalla bye.